2011 has been a good year for consumer electronics. Global CE sales will grow 4% in volume terms and 2% in value terms. But we are expecting consumers to spend cautiously over Christmas and into 2012. We see m-commerce playing a big part in Christmas holiday shopping this year. The trend is to use smartphone or tablet to hunt for the hottest deal, especially in developed markets. For example, in the US, 15% of the millennials, a term we use to describe consumers who are 30 years old and below, are actually using their smartphone to compare prices. Over Christmas and in 2012, portable devices like smartphones, tablets, and cameras are going to be popular. Smartphones top the shopping wish list. In fact, nearly 1 in 3 mobile phones sold in 2011 were smartphones. And in 2012, smartphone sales will gain traction in regions where smartphones penetration is still lagging, like Middle East and Africa. We are predicting that 1 in 4 mobile phones sold in this region next year will be smartphones. Tablets are going to be a popular Christmas gift this year, with iPad dominating the market. So far, we haven't seen any manufacturer that's able to compete with iPad in terms of price or specifications. The exception is in the US, where Amazon has launched the Kindle Fire. We expect that the Kindle Fire to be popular with the US consumers. Collectively, sales of tablets will hit 18 million this year, and we are expecting that sales figure will more than double in 2012. In-car navigation devices as hot Christmas presents seems an odd choice. Smartphones and new cars comes pre-installed with navigation functionality, which affected sales. In-car navigation device is a low-cost and simple upgrade that consumers can enjoy. Whereas as compared to in-car media players or in-car speakers where you need a trained technician to help you to install such products. And we're also expecting that the increased interest in regional and domestic travel to help drive sales for in-car navigation devices.
Now that we've covered some of the products that are going to be hot this holiday season, let's look at some of the things that aren't going to quite meet the expectations. We'll start with the Ultrabooks. There's been a lot of talk about these products. They're meant to be sort of the sleeker, more sexier laptop. These are not going to sell quite as well as many expect this holiday season, largely due to the high price point. There's a lot of interest surrounding tablets, and those are significantly cheaper and still have the sort of sleek, sexy, computer feel to it that many consumers are looking for. Following the same sort of theme, Thunderbolt, also prevented by its high price point, is not going to be quite as much of a demand driver as USB 3.0. The biggest difference between those two would be the backwards compatibility that USB 3.0 has, and Thunderbolt really lacks. Portable multimedia player, your iPods have been, this sort of perennial holiday favorite for many of the past years. This year, the teenagers, the younger generation, they're more interested in the much more connected devices, your smartphones, tablets, and so on. So these aren't going to sell very well either. Out of the connected devices, internet-enabled TVs are not going to be in demand as much as many would like to. Internet-enabled TVs have quite a few problems with them. The first one is that there's not quite as much content specifically developed for the platform. Consumers are largely uneducated about it. They don't really know that much about it. It's kind of confusing for them to use. Not really a big demand driver this holiday season.